evening. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the UKW Arena. Yes, The Voice is back on Wednesday nights. It is episode 24 of UK Wrestling Wednesday Night Mayhem. I am Bret Hadley here with the General Manager Extraordinaire that is known as Mr. Red Brocco.
Good evening.
Good evening. How do? I'm all right. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
You're good. Are you recovered yet from hallowed ground?
No, it was a great night, wasn't it?
Spooky season was upon us. This Saturday night we'll talk all about that. But to start off tonight, Red Brocco, we have got a debut. And not a debut of a wrestler, no, it's a debut of, well, I'm just going to introduce it. You'll see the props in the ring and everything in a minute. This should be highly entertaining, or is that the word I can think
Depends
of?
Where you get your entertainment.
Should we do it? Let's do it.
Yeah,
okay.
go on. We'll go with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, first up tonight on Wednesday Night Mayhem, it is the debut edition of the Directors Lounge. Would you please welcome your host, Tyler Tarantino. I mean, this should be most interesting because it's no secret who his first guest is. I think this conversation may be a little one-sided, Mr. Brocco.
So it will be, yeah.
Ladies, I'm trying to start my show. Peasants, be quiet. Welcome to the red carpet debut of the Directors Lounge. And since it's the debut episode, I thought it would be a great opportunity to introduce a very special guest. He is
that you?
the golden
No, it's not me.
shovel-wielding, double-foot stomping, around-the-clock champion!
Oh, delightful. I mean, why is he introducing somebody who doesn't say anything to his talk show?
He's not going to get much out of it, is he?
No, I mean, this might be riveting telly.
This is just going to be a waste of time, this really, isn't it?
Yeah, but the firing squad are more powerful than ever after this Saturday's hallowed ground.
Yeah.
Hang on, Luther's in a suit. He's in a suit.
The champion, the hitman of the firing squad. Luther, how about we give the people what they want with a nice gun? Up, pow, and take the scene for your death. You get a good seat. So, a lot of you, let's clear something up. Just in case you'll say the words if they don't feel compelled, because some of you may think that Luther can't talk. And to those of you who think this, you're stupid. He is a very educated man. He just doesn't want to waste his wise words on a bunch of idiots who cannot appreciate him. This man has been on a tear. He has won the round-the-clock title, and through blood, sweat, tears, and hard work, he brought himself a #1 contendership
Feet on the ropes,
for the Genesis Championship. So, ladies and gentlemen, could we please give a round of applause for Luther?
I'm giving him a sitting ovation.
Yeah, that's about all you're going to get in out of these guys.
We're a bit like
can see
Van
straight through
Gogh. Van Gogh is a man who sold one painting in his life, which is criminal, because Van Gogh has gone to influence and inspire people for hundreds of years, and just like Van Gogh, thinking about 20, 30 years, you'll think back and you'll realise we witnessed something great. We witnessed the firing squad, the most dominant team in UK wrestling history.
That may be the only truthful thing he's said this evening, sadly.
Pointing at me. What's he pointing at me?
We all know this.
I don't
would
know.
like, if you don't mind, Luther, I don't want to guess the hour, but I'd like to direct something to you, Mr. Red Brocco. When I first came into this ring and joined the firing squad, what did you say to me? You called me a clown, yes you did. But it was nothing now, Red
till he joined the clown squad. I said he were alright at first.
That title of your old wrinkled hands. And speaking of the Broccos, let's talk about Ruby Brocco.
Oh no.
See, I'm a director, I also write, so I have
gonna
the
take him apart.
story embedded in my mind. Act 1. Uther comes to the ring and gets into his...
Hang on a minute. There's somebody here.
Some sense.
Yeah, there's somebody. They're both in the ring, Mr. McToon. Sheep McToon's asking for a mic, but they're both in the ring, and Sheep McToon.
Uther don't need his, does he? So I suppose.
I can't do that hand, can I?
What on earth is going on here?
We wondered that.
What? This looks like a knockoff version of it, Knite.
I was thinking.
You know what? I think it is. Yeah.
Ridiculous, it's the direct.
Shush. Everybody here knows that every night the best show in UKW wrestling.
Ridiculous, you think?
Whoa. Who's this supposed to be? Can I remind you something? Halloween was last night. We supposed to be Michael Myers? Are you and Dr. Loomis?
Me, Dr. Loomis. Well, that's funny because you have something in common with Dr. Loomis that I don't. A receding hairline.
Oh, no need. It's so slow again.
Monkey boy.
Monkey boy.
Yeah, from Judo. Tried cheating, that's what you did. You took me out, grew my hair, to monkey boy. Oh, the wolfman. I don't know.
What are you talking about, Sheik McToon? Listen, if you continue to interrupt my show, I will put you in your Sheik McToon!
Is that a challenge?
You tried doing that last week, but I'm still standing! Whoa! I feel like are you a kid from Pulp Fiction?
How dare you insult Uther like this, Sheik McToon! You dare insult him when you parade around in your orange trunks trying to be a husband that no one cares about anymore!
They're red and white, right? But, okay, one more thing. You call yourself, you think you're pretty Tarantino. But, I think you realize, you're nothing but Michael Bitch!
How dare you! I'm a man of culture, I am a man of art! And so is Uther, and that's why he's standing here with the round-the-clock title, and why you failed to capture the television title.
Well, let me explain something. I am a 13-time round-the-clock champion.
Yep.
How many times have you won? Well, in fact, he is a round-the-clock champion. James Young is a hardcore champion. Daemon Black, a UKW champion. Curtin Love is a women's champion. What have you done?
Well, let's think about it this way, Sheik McToon. I've not been here very long, and already I've had matches with heavyweight champions. I have beaten down Jonathan Sedgwick. I have brought Mustafa Khan to his knees. And it's only a matter of time until I hold gold. But I'm not here, I'm a director. Directors are here to enhance A-list talent. And I've done my job pretty damn well.
Why is he not found on you?
Considering he is still a round-the-clock champion, considering he will be Genesis champion, and considering Damien Black is still world champion, I have done everything in my power to ensure the Byron Squad victory!
We failed one thing.
He's getting annoyed.
Get me the hell out.
He's getting a little bit wound up, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
You say that, you stand here with your arm in the sling, and you dare say that we failed. You're the one who failed. You're the one who couldn't take the TV title. You're the one who fell. And you come out here and act like you're ready to face me. You come out here thinking you can come out here and ruin the director's house without recompense. Oh, Sheik McToon, you are making a big mistake.
Hey, Sheik McToon, and let me remind you something. Last week, I kicked your ass!
You don't like that either.
And the week before that, I kicked your ass!
So
That you're good at, get on your knees and give me the low blow.
So I think they're 1-1 at this point.
You turn around and say that I'm a coward. Oh, you
That is worrying that you were a low blow me 10 times.
That's ridiculous. Listen, Sheik Moktoon, me and you are going to settle the score next week. Directors rules match. I will see if you really are an A-list talent or whether I'm sending you back to the B-listers.
And next week on Mayhem, it will be Sheik Moktoon and the director, Tyler Tarantino. Director's
Whether I'm
rules.
broken out or not, next week, I'm kicking your ass.
Sheik Moktoon, straight and to the point next week.
That's right. Get out of
Him
my way.
and Tarantino on Mayhem.
Cut! You're a terrible cameraman, by the way. This isn't a pop close.
Yeah, let's cut this. We'll be back with our first match. After this, we'll be back on Mayhem. Cut! I beg, cut!
Enjoy your arm whilst you still have it, because
We are back live on Wednesday Night Mayhem from the UKW Arena. We have our first match in the ring. It's going to be doing it for England with the haircut sketch. The former UKW Tag Team Champion Bret Sedgwick and former Genesis Champion Jacob Reid. Ring the bell, Red Brocco. It's triple threat action to start off Mayhem.
Well, I've rung bell, but nobody seems to want to start.
No, hang on a minute. Jacob Reid is, well, he wants to get rid of the sketch from the top rope there. Yeah. Over he goes, and we've got Bret Sedgwick and Jacob Reid. We do apologise for Tyler Tarantino's incessant ramblings in our first segment this evening. Oh! Bret Sedgwick getting lobbed around the ring already here. Bret Sedgwick and Case and Riley at the weekend. Red Brocco unsuccessful in getting those tag team titles back.
They had a fantastic match.
They did, but Chris Castle and Johan Hunt retained the titles. It wasn't all good news for Johan Hunt on Saturday, though.
No, it wasn't.
He lost his World Television Championship to Leone Rose, who then lost it to the now champion Paul Hubris, ladies and gents. That was a thing on Saturday night. Hubris now the TV champ.
Who's that again? Paul what?
Paul Hubris. Put some respect on his name, I'll tell you. He'll be out here to wallop you, Red Brocco.
Yeah, whatever.
Bret Sedgwick down he goes here, and Sketch trying to get back in. DDT's Jacob Reid. Right on his noggin, but Bret Sedgwick's there to break it up. Sketch pushes him away. And now, Bret Sedgwick with a suplex on Sketch. Holds on, look at Bret Sedgwick floating through, Mr. Brocco. Did you ever do that?
Yeah, back in there could have been there.
Oh, and Sketch countered it with a DDT.
A bit slow these days, you know.
Wow. It's only two. I mean, Sketch thinks he's a hero.
Yeah, well, I think
This
there's a few
crowd
guys
disagree.
who think they're heroes, you know.
Yeah, this crowd disagrees with
Yeah,
Sketch,
they
though.
definitely do, don't
They
they?
think he's something completely different.
Well, he's dispatched Jacob Reid,
He has dispatched Jacob Reid, you're right.
and he's now giving Bret some grief in corner.
Oh, Sketch is very quick, don't be
He is,
fooled.
he
He's
is very
quicker,
quick.
he's quicker than a hiccup, as they say. And here he goes again into Bret Sedgwick in the corner. Reid trying to regain his composure outside. Sketch not making friends.
I don't think he has made many friends.
He doesn't.
has he?
No, I think Evan Knight's like his
That's
only
about-
friend.
That's about it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so. And now Sketch is one-on-one with Bret Sedgwick, keeping Jacob Reid out the
Straight
ring.
back out.
It's good strategy because Jacob Reid is the taller of the three. Big bulldog by Sketch here.
He is, but I would say that Bret's the
hurry up.
quickest of the three.
Well, I don't know. Sketch is probably. I don't know. It's a good question, that, isn't it? Really.
We'll have to get him having a race.
Who is the quickest? But Jacob Reid definitely the strongest, but he's no good
he's
when it's
gone
on the
again.
it's no good on the
Spending a lot of
outside.
time outside this ring
He
tonight.
certainly is. Still to come tonight. Flaming Damon Crowe is back on
He's back,
Wednesday
isn't he?
night. Yeah. He is going to be against the Emerald Bruiser Sebastian Mercer tonight. That'll be good.
Yeah, that'll be a good match.
And wait until tonight's main event. I'm not going to spoil it, but tonight's main event's a doozy.
All our matches are, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. Look at Sketch with a twisting neck breaker. With the hook of the leg there. Sketch might have this, but Reid is back in to pull off the to pull off Sketch.
You keep wanting to call him a Tory.
What? I don't know what you mean. And Jacob Reid now, the fisherman suplex with a bridge. The referee was a bit out of position, but the shoulder was up. And Jacob Reid now has got the sketch one more time up on the shoulders. Might be looking for Jacob's ladder, but look at, sketch to the eyes, look, Red Brocco, and now to the knee. Sound strategy, and Jacob Reid trying to sell the referee that he got his eyes there.
He's had his eyes poked out.
Yeah. Gorge to the eyes. It's what you would expect, though, from a cheating underhanded sketch.
Well, it is, yeah, from sketch, yeah, you wouldn't expect
Like I said, I think he's the only person in the world who would ever get booed for being from England in front of an English crowd in an English town, you know. I think,
well, if he changed his ways and changed his attitude, maybe
he's not going to do that. It's so conceited. And listen to the crowd. They're saying it for me and Bret Sedgwick.
It's just been Bret Sedgwick.
Yeah, Sedgwick is rejuvenated here. Sedgwick. Oh, big back suplex by Bret Sedgwick. The high flying live wire with a drop kick. Right to the chops. I love that word. Right to the chops. The mush. Oh, another one in the corner onto Jacob Reid. Bret Sedgwick's in control here, Red Brocco.
He is, and he's off up.
He's looking to rebound after a tough night on Saturday. This crowd chanting the LVL. Is Bret Sedgwick going to fly with a frog splash? Oh, Jacob Reid up. Delirium out the corner. He just flattened Bret Sedgwick like a pancake. Oh, and almost got the victory.
I don't know how he got out of that, to be fair.
He did somehow get out.
He did find a little bit.
There's something left in Bret Sedgwick. He's resilient. That is the word.
Yeah, that's a good word, that, Bret.
Thank you. I like to think I spit them out sometimes.
Well, you know, you do a good job here.
It's nice to be back here on Wednesday nights, and the Tory, a sketch gets kicked in the midsection. Jacob Reid telegraphs them both. Bret Sedgwick gets pushed away. Reid in control at the moment. Irish whip Sedgwick into the corner. Sedgwick ducks under though. Oh! Drop kick by Bret Sedgwick. You ever do a drop kick, Red Brocco?
Yeah.
Did you?
Many drop kicks. Yeah.
And now, can Sedgwick go up and hit that frog splash? We tried it earlier. It didn't work. And now look at Sketch. Sketch is there to push. Oh! Sedgwick goes for a fly. My God, he's halfway down the M1.
I don't know where he's gone.
He's gone out of sight completely.
Better check his R8, to be fair.
He might be in a different time zone, but Sketch is back in, saying he's going to do this for England. He's going for that Dragon Sleeper.
He wants to be doing it for himself, not for England.
Well, he's looking for the Dragon Sleeper to put Jacob Reid to sleep here and get a victory, but Reid's too big, look. Reid out the way now. Has Sketch on his shoulders. Oh, Red Brocco is going to hit Jacob's ladder. You know what? We got that ring bell. That's it. Reid silences the Sketch. Nice.
I'm still a bit concerned about Bret because he hasn't surfaced.
Still can't see him. Here is your winner, Jacob Reid. And Reid with an impressive victory. He fell foul of Tommy Dillon at Callow Ground inside that steel cage. And he's rebounding finally tonight. A big victory here on Wednesday Night Mayhem for Jacob Reid. And somebody needs to go and find Bret Sedgwick because we lost him completely.
I still haven't seen him yet.
No. Absolutely disappeared. Nowhere where he's gone.
I think it's Sam checking him out now, by the way.
Well, you know somebody who also
on that camera.
You know somebody also with the name Sedgwick who disappeared.
Yes.
It was Joe Sedgwick, but nobody had heard from Joe in ages. We wondered where he was. We wondered what the situation was, how he was feeling. Saturday night at UK Wrestling's Callow Ground, we found out. Well, Paul Hubis found out. That
was a really good moment.
Joe Sedgwick is alive and well.
Did you hear that crowd chanting?
I couldn't. I honestly.
Amazing,
that was an image. I'll tell you what. Firstly, let's rewind because it was Johan Hunt in that gauntlet match for the TV title. Firstly, we've got to congratulate Leonie Rose because she defeated Johan Hunt in quite handy time. she ended the 161-day run of Johan Hunt as World Television Champion. Hey, look, there's a camera there. She ended Johan Hunt's run, but then Paul Hubris came out, spoiled the party, defeated Leonie Rose, and Paul Hubris leaves as your new UK Wrestling World Television Champion. But Hubris, being Hubris, was all confident, asked for a microphone, was bragging in the ring, didn't have his eyes on the cameraman who got in the ring, and I recognised him straight away.
I spotted him.
I got just James at the desk. He didn't recognise who it was.
Did he not pick up?
He lined up, and Paul Hubris got kicked in the face, and it was the returning vengeful.
Well deserved.
Definitely.
Well
The
deserved.
kick.
Yeah,
You like that?
yeah.
Hubris might have something to say about that on Friday Night Showdown this week.
Well, he will.
That it was the
It's always got
returning,
something to say.
vengeful, hungry Joe Sedgwick back in the UKW arena, and like you said, Red Brocco, this ovation for Joe. He was
brilliant.
stood up there on that steel cage on the top. This crowd were going absolutely crazy. We had a number of amazing reactions on Saturday, but that
was a moment on it. Definitely one of them.
and this Friday night, on Friday Night Showdown, for the first time in a month, we will hear from Joe Sedgwick as he gets the floor and he gets to address his nemesis. And we'll find out what's truly on the mind of the Prodigy this Friday night on Showdown.
It'll be good to hear what he's got.
And I can't wait. I should have known, right? I apologise to Joe because I should have never doubted him. Okay? I should have never had any doubt in my mind that he would come back. No,
I knew it.
And
He
now,
loves it so much.
exactly.
No way he'd walk away from
And
this.
he wants his revenge. Paul Hubris, watch your back, my friend, because Joe is on the hunt.
What is that about anyway? Essential Paul Hubris. What's essential?
Well, he will say it's essential. I mean, he's now the essential World Television Champion.
He's about as essential as an Astro
All
on a
right.
motorbike.
Why don't you say how you really feel,
Okay,
Red Brocco?
I have to-
Hey, you really don't like the guy,
That's
do you?
what I think.
And then the shocking conclusion to Hallowed Ground on Saturday night. I still can't believe this. Kirsty Love joined the firing squad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Kirsty Love was the
She
reason.
doesn't need them. She's good enough not to need anybody. You know
But-
what I mean? She certainly doesn't need them.
Well, she would disagree. She joined the
I'm sure
firing
she
squad.
does.
She was the reason that Damien Black was pulled out of that cage on Saturday night, and why the Silencer era is still now here, and the firing squad are more power. Sorry, it wasn't Damien Black. He did retain his title.
He did.
It was JPR.
Yeah, JPR.
That was it.
Right.
JPR escaped that cage because of Kirsty Love.
Because of Kirsty.
And JPR is now the hardcore champion again, and the firing squad are
Jonathan
more powerful than ever. We'll be back with more Wednesday Night Mayhem. Sebastian Mercer is here right after this break. We'll be back in a minute. We are back in the room. It is Wednesday Night Mayhem. It's Bret Hadley and Red Brocco at the desk here. Still to come tonight's main. I'm not going to spoil the surprise for tonight's main event because it's a good one. It features a friend of yours. That's all I'm saying. But now I'm looking forward to this next match quite a bit. Yes, it features somebody I've not seen in the ring in quite a while. Looking forward to this. Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest on Wednesday Night Mayhem is a singles contest set for one fall. Introducing first. It was a rough night for the Breaking Boat Studios on Saturday. They tried their damnedest, but NRG were just too much to handle this time.
Yeah, NRG were up the front.
They really were.
When they're in that mode, they're unstoppable, aren't they?
They are, but he's back. Introducing first, representing the Breaking Boat Studios, he is the Emerald Bruiser, Sebastian Mercer. Mercer in singles action this evening against somebody I've not seen in the ring in quite a while, Mr. Brocco.
No, that's true. We've not seen him for a bit, have we?
And introducing his opponent. Mercer never, ever, ever have I seen him in a good mood. Introducing next, he is Daemon Crowe! And it is the return of Daemon Crowe, who's had some time away. And he's had time to recuperate, refigure out what he wants from wrestling, and he's back in UKW.
Hopefully he knows what he wants and where he wants to be.
I think he's chosen his own path now, and he's very focused.
I do think he's going to give Mercer a run for his money tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Two very good wrestlers about to go at it one-on-one here on Wednesday Night Mayhem, live from the UKW Arena in Batley. Thanks for joining us. Wherever you are watching this evening, we thank you for doing it. Referee tells Red Brocco to ring the bell. The bell doth ring, and here we go. Listen to the chants. It's the Crab Boy chants. They're out. Mercer is trying his best to shake off those chants, but I do think they bother him. They've got to get in his head.
Well, it does look like it will bothering him then, yeah.
Yeah, they've got to get in his head.
But then he's always telling people to shut up.
Indeed. Got to say hello to the Yorkshireman this evening. He's watching us on our YouTube channel. Hey up, Yorkshireman. He is there watching this evening.
I'll be having words with him when I see him and all.
Oh, the Yorkshireman?
Yes.
Hi, what's he done?
Just, he knows what he was on about the other night, about rainbows being black and white.
Oh dear.
So yes, we'll be having words.
Fair enough. Sebastian Mercer knows what he's doing as well. He says hey up back, by the way. Mercer with a big shoulder tackle. Down goes Daemon Crowe here. Up and over goes the Emerald Bruiser. Leapfrog by Daemon Crowe. And a hit toss. No. Mercer ducked under. Look at Mercer. Fancy, flashy wrestling by Mercer, but he got caught. Nearly got him pinned. Tried to be clever. Nearly backfired on Mercer. Gets his foot caught. Spun her around and hit her right in the face. And again. One more time for good luck.
First in the corner.
Yep, sternum first in the buckles, and clothesline by Daemon Crowe. Who's impressing me here, Mr. Brocco. Down goes Daemon Crowe for a cover, gets two.
He's obviously missed it, and he's...
Yeah, I mean, wrestling is like an addiction to these guys, isn't it?
Yeah,
you can relate to this. I can relate to this.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it is addictive. Once you start doing it, the atmosphere, the sensation of being here is addictive. Daemon Crowe looking for some sort of really nice leg grapevine move here. I'm not even quite sure what to call that, but he's got Mercer caught in there.
He's definitely he's in trouble.
He is in trouble, you're right. Apparently, Mr. Brocco, it wasn't the Yorkshireman that said what you said he said. It was the other person we have on our roster who comes from Yorkshire.
Are you sure about
that? Yeah. It's a bit confusing, but yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Apparently so.
I think he's just...
Oh, good Lord. What is he watching for? Oh, God. Chris Castle's watching.
Is he?
Oh, Lord above.
Oh, good.
Oh, great. Yeah, wonderful.
Feel so much better knowing that.
Hi, Chris. Tell you who doesn't feel better. Daemon Crowe. He just got backbreaker by Sebastian Mercer. 2.5. And Chris Castle will face Daemon Crowe on Friday Night Showdown this week, Mr. Brocco.
Good.
Yep. That'll be a test for one half of the UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions. I say it with such conviction.
You'd have to mention that.
I'm afraid so, yes. Mr. Castle and Mr. Hunt, the current UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions. One of the only titles that's not in the firing squad, to be fair.
So far. Yeah.
I mean, we've got now the Women's Championship, the Hardcore Championship, the Heavyweight Championship, one of the Around-the-Clock Championships. Daemon Crowe misses his spinning wheel kick there. And Mercer with that big back elbow. He did. He'd take most people off their feet with that. Apparently Chris Castle says he's going to send Daemon Crowe back to the Dark Realm on Friday night. That's what he says. Castle's words, not mine. No, you're not convinced, are you?
Not really.
No. We'll see a stacked episode of Friday Night Showdown on the way. Episode 102 comes your way Friday night, 7 o'clock UK time. Make sure you join me and whoever they get to sit at the desk. It might be you, Red Brocco.
Could be.
It might not be you. It could be anybody. I've had a number of people up here with me the past few weeks. Daemon Crowe, the clothesline, and another. Mercer is rocking and rolling and reeling here. Crowe finally hits that spinning wheel kick. Daemon Crowe with a senton right on the midsection of Mercer. It's down. No, it's not. He didn't hook a leg and he got 2.5. Did Damon
Why
Crowe?
people not go for that? Why don't they hook the leg? Just
I
give
know, it
yourself
winds
that
you
bit
up.
more
I
chance.
know.
When you start, you'll just have to remember hook the leg.
What was that?
When you start wrestling.
I'm not start. Don't you start.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're not sorry at all. Hang on a minute. Mercer has got him up on his shoulders. This could spell disaster for Damon Crowe, but Damon Crowe is back over. No, he fights his way out, and now Crowe has hooked him up in a suplex. Down goes Mercer, and Crowe once again hooks the shoulders this time, but not the legs, and gets 2 3/4 this time. Yeah, but he hooked the shoulders tight there. I liked that.
Still.
And now, what's Damon Crowe going to do if he wants to put Mercer away here? Mercer is a very credible opponent for anybody. Mercer's probably one of the most improved people we've seen in this ring in the past couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him come on leaps and bounds.
This is it. I mean, like I keep saying to people, we see the progression of these guys week in, week out. And Mercer, look at that! Oh my days.
I felt that for him.
I did. Mercer now does hook the leg and only gets 2 out of Damon Crowe. Not enough. And this crowd
Finally behind Crowe.
Yeah, I never thought I'd hear this, but we've got Crowe chants. It's better than Crab Boy chants, I must say.
Yeah, definitely.
But now can Mercer hit the Emerald Bullet and put this thing away? Oh, the elbow to the back, and this could be disaster.
This could be.
Yeah, he's setting him up here. He's pulling down the knee pad. This could be the end for Damon Crowe. The Emerald Bullet. Oh, Crowe sidestepped it. Crowe out the way. He's firing up on. He kicks Mercer right in the shoulder. Picks up Mercer and suplex. Brainbuster. Damon Crowe, the Brainbuster, hooks the leg, and that is it. Crowe with a victory. And an impressive one.
And what a victory. What a man to have a victory over on the
Indeed. Here is your winner, Daemon Crowe. That was impressive, Mr. Brocco.
Yeah, definitely impressive.
Against one of the best we have.
The bit of a rest out of it's obviously done it good, hasn't it?
I think it has. I think it's refocused. And he's reinvigorated his Damon Crowe, and a good victory there tonight against Sebastian Mercer of the Breaking Bone Studios. Mercer in action on Friday night too. He'll be facing Casey Riley. That'll be a good one.
That'll be another good match.
Indeed, and Damon Crowe facing your friend of mine, Chris Castle, on Friday Night Showdown this week.
Mentioning the name, Chris.
And we know Chris Castle just likes the sound of his own voice. That's what we know about Chris Castle anyway.
We know quite a bit about Chris Castle.
Unfortunately so, yeah. Also, Friday Night Showdown this week, episode 102, will feature Cliff Harrison, that man's tag team partner, against Leonie Rose. Yes, Leonie is now, we can officially call her, former UK Wrestling World Television Champion. Okay, it only lasted about 10 minutes, but it happened.
No, I was so pleased for her.
Indeed. We'll also hear from Joe Sedgwick for the first time in a month on Friday night. We will also see that match, Casey Riley and Sebastian Mercer, Damon Crowe, Chris Castle, Tyler Tarantino, and your friend of mine, the Yorkshireman. Yeah, hey up Batley. Going at it, and loads more. It's episode
Do us a favour, Yorkie, and sort him out.
Sort out that loudmouth. Tarantino, I mean, we saw on Saturday Tarantino hijack the match. It was supposed to be Yorkshireman and Rex Savage. And Tarantino came out and spouted his nonsense, and Tarantino got speared. That's what happened. But this Friday, one-on-one, the Yorkshireman and Tyler Tarantino, and so much more. Paul Hubris will be here, Jonathan Sedgwick will be here, Mustafa Khan will be here, I'll be here, I don't know who will be sat next to me, but we'll all be here Friday night for Showdown. Make sure you join us 7 o'clock UK time. Tonight's main event on Wednesday Night Mayhem features, I'll give you a spoiler, it features your mate Ian Creed. You got a big smile on your face now, haven't you?
Yeah, well, you know, he's alright, is he?
Ian Creed came very close to becoming UK Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion this past Saturday. It didn't happen. We'll find out how he's feeling. He's in tonight's main event. It's on the way right after this. Mayhem is back in a moment. Stay right there. We are back. It is Wednesday Night Mayhem. It is Bret Hadley and Red Brocco here, and we're wasting no time. Tonight's main event is going to happen right now. This is going to be good. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's main event on Wednesday Night Mayhem is a singles contest set for, yes, you guessed it, 1 fall. Introducing first. And it features this guy who is celebrating 130 days today as the Wednesday Night Mayhem Around the Clock champion, Mr. Brocco. Nobody has been able to dethrone this egotistical piece of work. He is celebrating 130 days as your Wednesday Night Mayhem Around the Clock champion. He truly is the undeniable attraction, Evan Knite! 130 days as champ. He defeated Ernest Boggs on Saturday night, Mr. Brocco.
Yeah, he said he was going to do, didn't he?
He said, this is the thing, he says he's going to do something, and more often than not, he does it.
Yeah, if he says he's going to, he's going to.
Introducing his opponent. Did you hear him at the back there? He's calling you Dad.
I heard him.
You hear him? And here he is. The conundrum that is known as Ian Creed is here on Mayhem.
It's not that other word. Don't use that other word.
Introducing the opponent, he is Ian Creed. Ian Creed and Damien Black.
He's got his back.
He's got the bag. I don't want to know what's in there. But he and Creed and Damien Black one-on-one this past weekend for the UK Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. In the end, again, thanks to the firing squad, Damien Black left with the UK Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, and the squad are, like we said earlier, stronger than they have ever been. Can Creed rebound after that debacle on Saturday night?
I'm sure he can.
Well, we're going to find out. Evan Knite is the opponent tonight for Ian Creed. The Wednesday Night Mayhem main event is Bret Hadley and Red Brocco at the desk. We got the Bellhammer, Red Brocco.
We have.
This main event is getting underway, and it's getting underway when Ian Creed is ready and waiting. And I don't know if Evan Knight's ever faced anybody quite like Ian Creed before. I mean, Ian Creed is like the most unique, unorthodox person I've ever seen in the wrestling ring, and I've been around here a long time. That's all I'm saying.
He's definitely unorthodox.
He is. If you get a dictionary or a thesaurus, like you ring the bell, Red Brocco. You get a thesaurus, you look up the word unorthodox, you're going to see the picture of Ian Creed. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and Evan Knite wants no part of Ian Creed at the moment. You know, telling the ref to make sure Ian Creed is back. Creed again, he's playing mind games with younger Evan Knite here. He doesn't quite know what to make of Sedgwick, taking a moment to.
He's over there, Evan.
He's not Ian Sedgwick.
He's Ian Creed.
He's Ian Creed.
He's whatever he wants to be, really, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he is whatever he wants to be. That is fair enough. Creed realised that he wasn't going after a surname. He wanted to get that World Heavyweight Championship. He cashed in the dream ticket. It was not a successful cash-in, though, on Saturday night.
No, unfortunately. I was hoping he'd do it, to be fair.
I was hoping he would,
I
but
think everybody here wanted
yeah, the firing squad, though, had other ideas.
If he could have got it on people willing him alone, he'd have had it, wouldn't he?
I know, yeah. I don't know if Evan Knight's going to touch tips with Ian Creed. I can't see that happening. Personally, and finally they look up.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Look at that, Creed reaching for the ears of Evan Knight. Right, off the ropes goes Sedgwick. Ian Creed ducks it. I said Sedgwick then.
You did?
Yeah, he ducks it, rolls through. I know. Oh,
been dragged into
Knight swings and misses, but Ian Creed with a clothesline and an elbow. We've got Sedgwick's on the brain. Oh, big crossbody by Creed. Gets 2.5 out of the Mayhem Around the Clock champion, who's trying to scramble away, but Creed's not letting him get anywhere.
He's not.
And now, Ian Creed has the fingers of young Evan Knight here. Oh, my. And Knight's in a spot of bother, as they say here. Now Knight stamps on the hand, and Ian Creed can't put his hands down like in the fingers and the ears or anything. If he gets his hand stamped on, it's sound strategy by Knight, who we've seen use every bit of that ring to his advantage. And that is one of the many reasons, Red Brocco, he is the around-the-clock champion for, like I say, 130 days now.
It's a long time, it's a good record, isn't it?
It is a good record, but he's got Ian Creed over the ropes. The question is, who is going to step up and challenge Evan Knight next, and who's going to have the wherewithal to defeat him for that around-the-clock championship belt? That is the question. So far, nobody has been able to do it. Like we say, he has backed up everything he said, everything he did, and that is what he's good at. Evan Knight, very, very good. And now, Evan Knight with a head of steam and the face wash. And Ian Creed in a spot of bother now, Red Brocco.
It looks that way.
He's hooked the legs. Here we go, 2.5.
I'd never write Ian Creed off, you know.
No, that's the thing.
Not
never.
till that bell's gone.
No. Never write off somebody with Ian Creed. All it takes.
What he's
capable of. Yeah.
Go next,
this is it. You never know. If he gets hit with that acid knee, Evan Knight is toast this evening. He's up on the shoulders. Could it be the Tenetimba? The Tenetimba! Oh, there it is. Oh, now and now. Evan Knight's caught. This is not where he wants to be, Red Brocco.
Not really, no.
Knight's in trouble. He's got caught, look.
I hope he's got his ear guards.
He's got nowhere to go, and I don't think he's got any ear guards in, because now Ian Creed is hungry.
Even Sam's had to turn away.
Yeah, oh, it's disgusting. It's a thing right in the ears of Evan Knight, and this usually ends up with Ian Creed making the opponent suffer even more.
I can't think of what worse eating your own earwax.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Here he goes. Oh no, but Ian Creed misses. Oh, Evan Knight with that spin kick.
Is that it?
Evan Knight hit the Knight's blessing. Oh my God. The Knight's blessing out of literally nowhere. And Ian Creed's lights have just got dimmed. That was sudden. Here is your winner, the Wednesday Night Mayhem around-the-clock champion, the undeniable attraction, Evan Knight. I can't quite believe that, Red Brocco.
Me neither. I don't think Ian Creed can.
No, I don't think he can. He's sort of stunned on the outside here. Evan Knight with that one shot, that Knight's blessing.
Oh no, look, it's on the floor.
Right in the head of Ian Creed, who looked to be in complete control at that point. But the Knight's blessing was hit, and this thing is over. Evan Knight victorious on Wednesday Night Mayhem, and I mean, fair play to the guy. Now wants the microphone.
Like I keep saying, do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to the greatest champ UKW has ever had. Anyone telling me to shut up is deluded. I'm the reason you come to watch these shows. I'm the reason anyone here does anything, because I'm the goddamn champ. And like I keep saying, I am the best. I'm better than anyone has ever been, and I'm not even that old. I'm 17 for God's sake, and I'm the 130-day champion of ATC. Okay?
130 days. Red Brocco, are you sick of this?
A little bit.
You know what? So am I.
Anyone telling me to show, anyone telling me to do, get your facts straight, because I'm better than all of you.
Better than everybody? What? You want the mic? Okay, here you go. Mr. Brocco's asked for the microphone here.
Evan, all we ever hear is there's nobody else can beat me.
It's because there isn't, bro. You know it.
So I've got a plan.
Uh-oh.
So next week, we'll bring back the 24/7 rule
For what?
for that title that it was designed for.
So he's got to defend it?
So,
Is this your way of trying to get back to the ATC, is it, Brocco? Is it your way?
no, but what we'll do, so next week, that title will be on the line all night.
All night?
All night. And you,
Call him Brocco.
these guys like it. These guys like it.
I'm up for the challenge. I'm still going to be the champ by the end of the night. I'm going to hold
Well,
it
we'll
for
see,
the
won't
entire
we?
night, bro.
But that'll be open anytime, anywhere, next Wednesday for the full show, from start to finish.
Fine then.
Have a night, confident as ever. That around the clock
I don't look as
championship
confident now to me.
on the line next Wednesday night. On Mayhem and Ian Creed's chasing after.
No, next weekend.
Next weekend, you gotta wait 168 hours from now. That around the clock championship on the line all night.
All night.
All night long, like Lionel Richie used to say.
All night.
All
Yeah,
night long.
I knew I'd free do a
It
song in
could
there
happen.
somewhere.
I know, I've got to do it. All night long next Wednesday, Evan Knight.
He's
Has
going to be
defend
a
that
threat
belt.
from
We'll
anybody
also
who's
see
here.
Tyler Tarantino and Sheep McToon next week in a director's rules match, whatever that is. Whatever that is. But make sure you join us this Friday night. It's a huge episode 102 of Friday Night Showdown. Yes. Lots to come. Leonie Rose and Cliff Harrison one-on-one. Tyler Tarantino and the Yorkshireman. So much more. And we'll hear from the prodigy Joe Sedgwick for the
I'm
first
looking
time in a
forward to
month. I can't wait
Come
to
on,
hear
Joe,
what
can't
Joe
wait to see what
has
you've
got to
got to
say. He'll be here Friday night. I'll be here Friday night. Will you be here Friday
I'll
night?
be here,
You'll be
definitely.
here.
I'll
We
be
hope you're here as well. We will see you then. Good night from Batley, and thanks for joining us for Wednesday Night Mayhem. The voice doing voice things is gone. See you on Friday. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Thank you.